This podcast is brought to you by Penji. Penji is a creative subscription service that gives you access to pre-vetted, agency-trained creatives from all over the world. From graphic design to illustrations to social media management and web development, it's all included for one monthly price. It's time to say goodbye to the hassle of searching for top-notch creative talent. With Penji, you get quality and consistency delivered right to your inbox every day, carefully crafted for you by humans. So meet your new creative team today. Head over to penji.co for more and enter the coupon code located within the podcast show notes.
Alrighty. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fully Managed Podcast, the podcast where we discuss marketing and business tips to help assist you on your business journey. I'm your host, Shannon, NG's Partnership Coordinator, and I'm joined here today with Geethapriya from Seven Eagles. Thank you so much for coming on with me today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome.
I appreciate that. It's great to meet you as well. Thank you so much. So could you start by telling us a little bit about yourself, your work, and kind of how you got to this point in your career?
Okay. So, as you said, myself, Geethapriya Srinivasan, and I'm from India, first of all. And currently, I'm pursuing my MBA degree as a part of my thing. But it just was this thing. What thing? Shannon, it would be like whether my graduation history or only about my job.
Job preferably.
Okay. Okay then. Yeah. We'll have. Sorry about with this chat. It's just
Oh, you're okay. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
But yeah, could you just share more a little bit about like where you are in your job right now, kind of how you got to this point in your career, and more work geared things. Yeah, would you be able to share that?
So I just initially started my career as a social media marketer in 7 Eagles, and I have joined as an intern to be specific. So that journey was completely an unforgettable moment. So after that, like within 10 days of internship, I was got into a full time job only because of my performance there, and that was a 3 month internship, I guess. But in 10 days, I have just got employed as a full time employee. And after a month, like within a month, I have just got promoted as a head of content marketing. So it's completely upon the learnings and the job I used to, the responsibility I used to take apart from the core job. So, coming to this head of content marketing role, it's completely upon a multiple hat thing. So I'll be the one who will be responsible for the content curation, content ideation, and used to connect with clients and all. So it's completely upon our brand and also the client thing. So we mainly focus on these like a broad audience and when it comes to this marketing thing, and we used to target audience from US, Canada, and we also have some. We are also providing services in that areas as well, apart from this domestic clients. So, as a whole, it's completely upon this wonderful journey in 7 Eagles, and that's for a lifetime. I won't forget the moments that I just enjoyed here.
Oh, it's really beautiful. I'm happy that you enjoy it. I think that's always the best thing to hear about, especially marketing. Sometimes it can be all over the place, especially the many hats thing. I completely understand. Sometimes it's just there's a lot of things that you have to do because there's a lot of different segues you can do with marketing. Marketing is such a huge overarching concept.
Because content marketing is a pillar of a business visibility, actually. So, because it's completely upon the channels the business rely upon and the target audience which we are focusing, we need to be active on those platforms as well. And we used to strategize the content as per the audience behavior and their needs to respective services. So it's what we used to do, and we most preferably use the website things. That is, we mostly focus on the SEO part. Because we in India we are specialized in this SEO services because if you find in Google like best SEO company in Chennai or best SEO company in India and best SEO expert in India, you will get the owner or founder of Seven Eagles. So we are a leadership. We have built that authority in industry over these years.
That is an incredible feat. So this is something I've never heard of. Okay, so you went from internship to full-time job within 10 days. That's kind of incredible. Could you give any kind of advice to someone that like what do you think that you did that showed how well you were able to perform to kind of, get that so quickly?
Okay. So, before starting this social media marketing, I was graduated in a BEC, that is electronic and communication. And I've did 1 year work from home job. It's completely about a technical consultant job. After that, I felt that this won't be a cup of coffee for me actually. So I've just tried to pursue things that really I like the most, and I mostly engaged with. That's when I've started exploring this a thing like where I spend most of my time. So that's when I realized that I'm spending more of time in social media in a productive way actually. So I used to explore things whichever I am most fond of. So I've took a course, free courses, not a paid, and just
That's
free
awesome.
courses. I don't leave any free courses. I used to study everything, and I do those certifications mainly HubSpot. That was my like a guru as a master. So HubSpot is one of my best platform where you can study everything. So there I've learned a lot, and after learning all those things, I've just implemented myself without any support, and I own a perfection actually. So I used to create things, and like I used to write a post, and I used to edit a video and create graphics. So, like these things and all I used to do in my free time after completing my full time job. So, I thought like we need some clients to explore a lot. So, I have just started to pitch clients, but the question I received from that client was, "Do you have an experience as a social media marketer?" But to gain experience, only we are looking for a client. But they ask, they ask, would you have an experience on social media marketing? So that question have somewhat hit me hard. So we need experience, but to gain experience, we need clients. So in that dilemma, I just got stuck. So what I've decided, it's okay. We'll just learn some basics through an internship in well-recognized company, but definitely it would be a startup. I've already decided that definitely it should be a startup, not an IT job or like a well-recognized things and all. So I'm not fond of and the lavish things and all. So I just looking upon the startups because in startup only we could understand things in a transparent way. So whatever the people could do and whatever the things, everything would be transparent, and they could easily see what you. So that's what the main core thing you can gain. That privilege you have in startup. So that's when I used to apply for many founders. So one of the founder was this 7 8 So I just applied, and he called for me that called me for an interview. But there is a thing that is there is not at all job opening for social media marketer. But still, they invited me for an interview. That was an interesting part actually. And when he interviewed me, I used to say whatever the things he used to ask, like whatever the things you're doing right now, and like a normal interview. But after that, he asked, "Do you have any experience?" Again that question.
With that?
Okay, I just, I just openly and frankly, I just said that I don't have any experience. To gain experience, I would just be here. So that's why I just started. He simply asked what you did. I've shown my things, that is whatever that just did. I've shown the things that was a simple, perky post actually. So I do not at all have a good edits or good content. But I just did something. So for that one thing, he have hired me as a social media marketing intern. And after within like 1 week, he just shared his profile only, his LinkedIn profile only for initial things. So what I have did on post regarding an oil company. So it's a carousel post. So it hit around 1 million views in a 3 days, I guess. So that was an biggest achievement as a first internship. In an internship, so it was my first achievement, and it in his profile, it's the only post and the first post that hit 1 million views. So it was amazing.
That is amazing.
Experience that was. So likewise, after he gave some profiles, including like one founder's doctor profile, they were like a big, huge healthcare industry. They have just top in India actually. So they are big players. And I have just received that doctor's profile in Instagram. So in that profile, I have just did my script working, and I just requested him for a proper shoot because Instagram favors a video quality, that is quality video and quality content. So before they were posting in a thing like a normal camera, normal video. So usually they used to post like that, and there is no views on. So I just figured out that Instagram with the main criteria for virality was a quality, content quality, and video quality and audio. Because video quality and audio would stop people to make them engage with the content. So however the content would be good. So if it was not in a good way, it was not delivered in a proper way, the whole effort was waste. So that's why I've just requested him, and I've just prepared everything. And we have just requested for a shoot. Then that video was always also 1 million. It's 1 million actually. So that was a amazing experience, like back to back 1 million views. So that's when in a month I just got promoted into head of content marketing. Like with I don't. The thing which I felt was the support and the willpower, and I'm very confident that I will overlook perfection. So that was my biggest strength, I think, and also I don't expect people to teach me here. I just learn things myself. So that's the only thing that made me what I am today. Who I am today. Actually.
That is so incredible. I can't even. I mean, I think there's so many people that would never be able to achieve something like that in such a short period of time. So that's a testament to how hard of a worker you are and how intelligent you must be to be able to achieve that. So, honestly, awesome. That's really, really, really cool. And so you said I wanted to talk about something that you said about starting your work at a startup to gain experience. I think that there's definitely something to say about what you stated about transparency. I completely understand that because I think that you really learn a lot from being in a startup rather than being in a larger business or corporation, which makes a lot of sense because you have to wear many hats, you kind of learn all the ins and outs of the business and you get to kind of grow from that because you're doing all these different things. Whereas when you have a more streamlined position, you are only you're put in a box where you're not able to learn all these different things. And that's really amazing because even though it might be difficult and it might be you're all over the place, you're doing all these different things, it's really helpful to be able to learn and grow in that position because everyone is telling you everything. There's like a very hush hush environment in a larger corporation where it's like, oh, this is this guy's job, so you don't have to worry about it. But so that's really great advice. Because I think a lot of people want to dip their toes in a bigger corporation because that looks really good on their resume, maybe looking for some other kind of job after that. But I think that the experience that you get from being in a startup is something that's crucial to your growth and development as a professional.
Yeah. Someone need a patience actually, because people in my team itself, I used to interview people. I used to hire them actually. So for my teams, one alone, not a entire company's hiring thing, but I used to handle my team's recruitment for if you take graphic designing team, video editing team, content writing. So whatever thing which comes under their content marketing, I used to hire people. So they most of them would be in a mindset of switching companies, because they thought like switching companies would favor them in a way they could earn more salary
Mhm.
and the job position, job titles as well. But they couldn't understand that staying in a company and learning things a lot, because this is the one uh, you can say like a good age actually, because people couldn't understand that like getting all those advices and social advices without knowing whether it's good or not, whether it would fit their life or not. So they just taking up all the advices which today's influencers and everyone will spoke about. But the real thing is they need to stay patient and they need to stay loyal to themselves in learning things, whether they are learned or not, whether they just the thing what they learned in the current company would help them in to hire like to go heights or not. So they need to evaluate themselves periodically. So people are not all doing that today. So everyone was listening to other world words and they're not thinking of their own growth actually. So this is why the thing I observe from most of the youngsters today. So that's why we are just planning for an like on-site speeches to students to would make an awareness regarding their job things and financial independence. So in our company, we used to teach the financial independence. Whoever joined our company and like they will be intended to learn financial knowledge actually, because like Ashkar Gomez, the founder of Seven Eagles, as I think you might be aware of. But he used to say one thing, that is financial independence, the only thing anyone can earn today with with a proper knowledge. So because everyone would say that we can't able to escape this rat race. We will be indefinitely in this loop alone. So there will be many misconceptions behind it. But the only thing is, every youngster and whatever age you are in, you must have some financial knowledge. So that you need to, yeah, you need to know how to manage your own money. So that's when you would realize like on what things you can invest and what things you should be like you can procrastinate at. So that knowledge you would gain only from financial independence. So financial independence is crucial for everyone. So that when every Friday we used to post regarding this finance things, that is what are the terms that everyone should aware of. So in LinkedIn we used to post, but for now we are just focusing on our SaaS things and on SaaS services. But before we used to post every Friday, Finance Friday actually that was. So we have a class, 1 hour class. So he used to take lessons and he used to take about the stocks, mutual funds, and how we can invest and what was the market status. So it's he completely rely upon the a mind calculation, not someone's advice in social media or else something else. But we are having another part to share our finance knowledge. We're having another platform, FinCat Plan. It was so it was currently not an active status, but we are publishing some blogs to share knowledge about finance at like full fledged actually. But we are planning to bring some products regarding the same, but it was under stealth mode and we are planning that thing. So we are not full fledged thing. We are doing all those, but we are just publishing the blogs to share our knowledge on the same. So just our mission was to complete financial independence and to create 100 entrepreneurs under him who were care about the environment, that is 3P system, like in corporate social responsibility, you might be learning that 3P system, that is people, planet, and so a person should be aware of all these three things. And the entrepreneurs who were grew upon the seven eagles, they should be aware of these three things. So upon the profit, they should respect people and they should respect planet. So in terms of respecting the planet, we are planning to plant more trees by the roadsides and all. So which were a peaceful environment. And because we all as a 7 acres love this planet, and we are just focusing on more on our profits to do something good for this environment. And that's the lovely thing I used to admire about in this company. And that's one of the thing actually.
Yeah, no, that's so I, all of that. I mean, the initiative for financial literacy is really very admirable one, but also just a very kind initiative for especially young people, because even growing up, I remember something that was kind of concerning to me was we're required, at least in my state, to have a financial literacy class in high school before we, get into the real world as adults. And one, it was a very minimal class. I think it was only for 3 months, which is a very short period of time to learn a lot. Um, but I remember taking a pre-test for the class to see how well we knew about these things already. And at that point, we're 16 or 17. So I feel like there should be at least a good amount that we should know, or like vocabulary wise. And I remember having the highest score in the class, where I thought a bunch of these were common sense. I thought that a bunch of what I was reading on this test was something that everyone just knew, and the median grade for the class was like a 30% on this pre-test before the class, and it concerned me so much. I didn't learn any of this because for my own searching. It was just something that was taught to me while I was growing up. And it's really a testament to a lot of people that aren't taught these things. I don't really blame parents. Sometimes you just think that they'll learn it themselves. But it's really important because people go out into the world and they have no idea what to do with their money. They get a credit card and now they're in debt because they don't understand how these basic things work. But then there's so many more complications with that, where there's, they don't understand how to invest their money, and then you can't make more money if you don't understand that concept. And then but it's actually so disheartening how many people don't have those tools available to them, or they don't know that they have those tools available to them. So it's really wonderful that you guys have that kind of initiative, because when I don't see that very often with agencies, which is really, really lovely. I think a lot of agency work is very quieted, and we don't want to share stuff with other people because we have secrets and we don't want people to know our secrets. But that is so unbelievably wonderful to know that you guys care about that and all the other things that you care about, the environment. I know a lot of people that don't care about that, and I would love for them to. So that's really wonderful. But the financial literacy thing really moves me, because I think that that's not something that so much of the population understands. And I think that's really at a detriment to them and how their life will go, because that is something that is so crucial for survival. It's money, unfortunately.
Everyone was thinking about the immediate growth in whatever investment they take. But that too requires a proper analysis, and they need to have a proper understanding of how the market would work. And they should think of the long term. So they're just expecting the short term medicine, they should acquire that financial literacy. But that's not the case would apply for everyone. So it should take some time, actually. Our company employs earning about like 2 times of their actual income through this investment, through our initiative. So that was a quite good thing that we are just progressing in a right way. And more of women completely just investing their amount, investing their salary in like completely the mutual funds and in stocks. So everything they're just investing, and they're just acquiring knowledge on the same. So we are just bringing up all the initiatives which would favor the women development as well. So we are just planning all the same, like providing the job opportunities to every woman and household woman who were in the domestic areas where there is no knowledge of having an IT companies wherever the areas we're just providing the open opportunity for starting a content team and in their area itself, gathering some women community. So they are just planning all these things in upcoming days, and where the progression was already it's going on actually. So we just get set to achieve all these things slowly.
Oh, that is so wonderful to hear. I didn't know about all these initiatives about Seven Eagles specifically, and I'm really happy that you're sharing them with me because I don't know, it makes me very happy. I love hearing about agencies doing good work because I think that a lot of people don't consider that good work can be profitable, and I think that um that is somewhat of a greedy mindset. There you can help people and also be profitable, and I think that a lot of people
Yeah.
just
And
maybe
as every company, profit is a crucial thing, and the thing which everyone would consider as a startup. We also think of the same, but we should be doing those things in a productive way, impacting people's life as well. Not only about profit, but apart from the profit, we are just also looking for people who just invest their mind and passion on building something new and gathering people to make impact on the same thing. So we're just trying to leverage all these things heavily. So more of we're just looking for more talents, and I could believe that Penji would be the platform for that as
yeah, no, that would be wonderful, and we can even talk more about that later outside of the podcast.
well. Good.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that, and there's always more that we can do content-wise because that's constantly changing and altering and growing. More and more platforms, there's more and more ways to do things, and marketing is something that's ever changing and evolving. So, it's great to constantly be learning. I think that that's my favorite thing about the podcast is I get to learn from every guest that I have on. It's really really nice. I didn't start in marketing or I didn't go to college for it. I went to college for political science, which is very unrelated stuff. But it's really nice to be able to grow from experience. I think traditional learning is great, but sometimes it's not always what works for everyone. And getting
I
to
could
talk to
really, yeah, I could really experience the place you are in, because you might be handling all those stuffs who just like a founders, like you will be meeting many industry experts, right? That was an pre-education actually. That
it is right.
Stella I love a lot. And I was just about to plan that as well, but I hope it would you just give me some advice as well.
Yeah, no, that would be lovely, and I implore you to be able to do that because it's very awesome. It is an incredible experience to be able to learn from professionals from everywhere. Everyone has different opinions on things, so it's nice to get all these different perspectives. And it's just a wonderful thing. I like to do this in every avenue of my life. Like I love meeting people to be able to learn new things, but to be able to do it in my career is also something that is really wonderful. So I have a question for you. So for your LinkedIn page has the tagline one witty post a day. Do you one think it's important for engagement to not take yourself too seriously all the time? And then also, do you have maybe a favorite post that you've made that you think is kind of fun?
Um, Pardon?
Oh, so do you have a post that you've made that you think is your favorite or something that you found fun?
Yeah. So there was one post which you could see that it's like a thing. I used to talk about marketing a lot in LinkedIn. So I use idioms and metaphor often to explain concepts in the easy way for my audience. So I used to resonate things that much easily, because if we just tell some concept, so the audience with one who could engage the post. So I need to deliver the post in a funny way. But what the thing happened, I've just started my posting around in Vinayaka Chaturthi, that is Ganesh Chaturthi, we could say in India. It's an Indian festival. which we could pray Ganesh, Lord Ganesh, on his birthday. So I just made a post which was reflecting the marketing thing with his favorite snack, moti laddus and bundis. So how like Ganesh itself a marketer, and the bundi was a product he had. Which
Wow.
if people so people was like they just found it funny, like because everyone would be praising the Lord and praying everything. That was a traditional thing which people use intend to do that. But I just made that into a like Ganesh as a marketer, and the product and services would be the Moti and Laddu, and how he could sell his product. And what if Lord Ganesh would sell his product or services to the audience? So that was the thing I just made made as we. Then after that, more of post which was completely on informational content, because like every time we used to post a thing, but if some educational content would be we're just posting means audience could feel that it was a weird thing. So I used to post the content in a mixed way, like a funny thing, then educational, informative contents, then my journaling thing, and whatever the like myth and fact. So I used to collaborate these type of contents. Then I used to post the same. So that one bitty post a day was simply meaning like the thing. It's on a whole. I used to resonate things which I learned in a simple way. So I love to explain things in a simple way, like people could easily resonate with. So they don't forget that much easily. So that's the only motto on the things which I prefer to explain things to people. So that's what the meaning. But I couldn't find really. I accept that I couldn't find time to post things because it's completely like I'm just hiring my team, and also client management it was going on. So and we are also working on product, so which was we're just working on the content part, content marketing part. So it's completely upon I'm just roped up with the things there. So soon I will post that. I'm missing a lot to getting engaged with my audience. I'm missing a lot.
That's
I
okay. Yeah, I think posting regularly is something that's kind of difficult if your schedule for work is very packed. I can completely understand. I just got into doing that with the podcast and they've been out for months. So it's not sometimes it's just you have to develop it into your schedule. But yeah, I don't blame you for that. And it's still really fun to be able to make marketing fun. I really like that. I think that it's something that definitely engages people and people I think resonate with more. It's I think it's important not to take yourself too seriously in marketing because I think a lot of people view marketing as something that's serious or something that's, related to business. So it's very one type of thing, but it's not. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to engage people and you can engage people without interesting them. And I think that making something fun is interesting. And maybe it won't resonate with some people who want something to be very cookie cutter, but it probably will engage more people than not.
Yeah, more of marketing. We could say more than a fun. We could say that psychology. Actually, it was
Mhm.
complete psychology, human psychology.
Yes.
Yeah. So whenever we just understood the audience, there is a win for a thing. Either it can be a product or service. So if there is if we just apply the human psychology there, definitely there is a win for that product. That's crucial. Understanding the audience and their mindset and their behavior, and on what timing they could, in which way they could reflect things. Because platform to platform, the audience differs. Because the same person, if you just open the LinkedIn, definitely your mind will be tuned up to be a professional. And when you just move to Instagram, it turns your mind into a engagement and entertaining personality.
Mhm.
So you put more of engaging content, which was in a funny way, which was delivered in a funny way, and you will be engaging the lot of more of different format content and different sort of content. It's completely upon the psychology, and we are intent to addicted to the platform specific. That is, in even in the platform specific, we are just the human psychology differs. And even for every content, this human psychology will require. So it's not upon the platform specific in particular. So it's upon everything. So it's crucial to understand the human and their psychology, their behavior. That's where the marketing, real marketing starts.
100%. I think that there is a lot to be said about the different populations that engage with different uh social media specifically, and then to be able to cater to all those audiences, because I think a lot of people will just take a video or take some kind of content and post it on every platform and not really alter it, or alter it so that it on it obviously you can't post a full length YouTube video to a TikTok or vice versa. Um, but I think that that's kind of the avenue that a lot of people take, but I think that you have to engage this audiences differently, and I think that's completely correct.
True.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is all the time we have today. Anything short, but I really, really appreciate you coming on today. I think I really learned a lot, and I appreciate that because that's always what I want to do. That's always what I set out to do for these. So I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so
And
much.
one thing I need to say.
Yeah, of course.
So, of course. So, when it comes to platform, this one thing I just need to share because I don't know where the audience for is Benji, but I hope that this could help people. Okay.
Thank you.
So, I'm just telling you something regarding this platform specifics.
Mhm.
Okay. So, when it comes to LinkedIn, it's not upon the virality platform, actually. Okay. So it's a completely content sharing and your industry authority level proving platform. Simple. So in whatever specific niche you're good at, you're just going to share your knowledge. And if people who are resonating with your mindset and your career could engage that, so that in comments they will post their thought, and you will be getting more of audience who were engaging with your content, and they will be reflecting your same career, and that's where your target audience is. And it's completely upon and not a virality platform. It's a complete content sharing and identity proving platform. And when it comes to Instagram, it's a complete viral platform. It was. So whatever the content, if it was a unique content, definitely there is a spark win for that. So it's for any youngster who are trying to pursue their career in content marketing or whatever the career they were having. So just need to start learning on their own, and don't look for any paid courses for initial days. You just start with a free course, and don't look for perfection. And if you're just trying things, you just try. Don't look for perfection, and don't look if what people would think of and what people could judge. Whoever judge, after you just think yourself after 5 years, you would be in a much higher position than them who's speaking about you and who judge you today. So just start learning, and whatever the thing you learn, just implement. So it can be a content, it can be a podcast even. So whatever it can be, so just start learning and practice things with don't ever expect the people some higher profile only I used to do things, not at all. Just start with your own profile, and start sharing knowledge on what you learn. And meanwhile it's on the career thing, but meanwhile start learning about the finance things, finance, like basic finance, because saving money could make you like make your money as a like after, or like you just in a traditional way, if you're saving me, if you're having in $5, after 10 days, it will be remain again a $5. But you invest in something like a funds, mutual funds, stocks, whatever it is, like you can also build emergency fund as well. So whatever in what way that $5 could doubles, or even a 1% increase. So whatever the source, it could increase your income. Focus on that scale, and don't ever limit yourself into one career. Have at least 2 or 3 passive incomes, and you should not rely upon your active job. Never. Okay. And after sometimes some your passive income should be more than your active. Then that's the day you have a financial independence, that you will be deciding like whether this job need I need this job or not. So that's the only thing could able to make you think that, whether like in initial days people would think like I need that job. Not like that. The job should search you. They should look for you. Please be with us like that. They would be for you. That that the status you should build at this young age. And we are looking and we are doing the same for these youngsters, and we are just leading our way all the way all to achieve this thing. And I hope this Penji would be well helping us, and also that was a good time connecting with you, Shannon. Thank you so much, and I'll definitely share this with my team members as well. That was a quite good time, which I've just and you just handled me a lot good actually. So actually, subtle smile and you just that was quite good actually. You just made me feel comfortable.
I really appreciate that.
That's true thing actually. That's true thing. It's not worthy. That's true thing. Thank you so much.
I really appreciate that. That's exactly what I set out to do. I want everyone to be as comfortable as possible, even if it's their first podcast. I want them to be comfortable talking. And this is just a chat. This is just a fun chat. And yeah, it's not anything scary. So I really appreciate this, and I hope that you guys get a lot out of this as well for content. That would be something that
And next time we'll discuss more of technical part regarding the same content marketing. We'll just I'm open to share every insights. I've just gone through the years. So you just whenever you just you can connect me at any time. I'll be available to share knowledge.
Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more stuff like this. I really appreciate it. And have a lovely day.
You've been listening to Fully Managed, brought to you by Penji. Check out the show notes to learn more about today's guest, and to learn more about Penji, the human-first creative subscription service, head over to penji.co. And by the way, if you're still listening, it would mean the absolute world to us if you were to share this podcast with a friend, and of course, subscribe.